Well, hello everybody. It's John back again. And today I'm going to take a look at the NECA Turtles in Time figures that were recently released. I got these sent to me from Big Bad Toy Store. I picked them up a while ago from there, and you've got Leonardo, Donatello, a Foot Soldier, and Slash. Here we have Leonardo. You got these crazy box art. This is some very bizarre looking boxes, but you have your Turtles in Time digitally painted Leonardo here. You can see a couple of swords, looks like some hands in there. Got a couple of shots of what looks like the modern version of the game, maybe. These turtles are frightening. On the back you got a product shot of Leonardo. And this side is the same. That's Leo. Donatello and his kind of purple. You can see his bow staff. You can see the awesome edition of the flight board. Got our really cool and neatly painted digital looking foot soldier from the game. And you have one of your boss battles here, Slash, who looks pretty fantastic. Man, there's a lot of turtle stuff coming out anymore. Anyway, I will get these open, and we will take a closer look at the NECA Turtles in Time. I think this is the first set of these that was released. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here we have the entire first wave of these guys outside of the package. First off, holy cow, was it a pain in the butt to get these out of the package. It took forever. I don't know why, but man, they are hard to get out. And all of their legs are twisted inward, which is kind of weird. But other than that, I haven't touched them. So, let's get into looking at these guys. So let's start with Leonardo. You can see they come with these fantastic looking little jet surfboards. They are different between the turtles and the foot soldier. It's got some nice little coloring details. It's got a foot peg, little jets on the back, a little fin there, a couple of other little fins, and then it comes with this nice little stand. That is on a ball. Get some good movement out of it. Set that there for a second. And then we have our Leonardo here with his nice little happy face. You can see his teeth coming out. They do have a little bit of articulation in their back of their bandanas here. They rotate. Not a whole lot, but you know, it's a little bit. He's got his little digital pattern that NECA likes to do. It's kind of weird that his hands are just plain green. Kind of throws it off a little bit, but so you can sheath his weapons. He's got the digital pattern on his shell and on his legs, and his feet are just solid green. So it's kind of weird that they didn't put anything on the feet or hands. I mean, there's some on the head, well, on the back side of the head. And like all their legs are twisted in on these guys. And I don't know if how accurate it is to the game. And it's kind of weird that there's no paint on the L. Maybe that's just how it was. But other than that, you know, he's pretty cool looking. He does come with an extra pair of hands. I'm going to assume all their hands are interchangeable, because you get different sets with each one so far. So you got kind of a pointing / gripping hand here. You got Donatello comes with a couple of chopping or slapping hands. Now, you get, besides the articulation here, you get full rotation on the head. And some nice tilties. Look at that. They're pretty they can get some pretty good expressions. And there's also a bulging at the neck, so you can get a little bit of movement there as well. Side to side, a little bit forward and back. Not a whole lot, but you know, it's subtle little changes. Oh, super tight Probably should heat him up again. But get it loosened up a little bit so you do get some... Wow. Yeah, his shoulders are super tight. Up and down, it does go round. Bicep swivel. It's got a single jointed elbow. And just a rotation. And, oh, there's a hinge. He gets a little bit on the side to side there. Don't think there's anything at the torso because of the shell. You get some very nicely jointed legs. They do have some, was it detents in them there? Swivel at the thigh. You can see into here, which is a little weird, but rotate the legs out, straighten the foot. It looks a little bit better. Then they have double jointed knees, which are pretty stiff. And the knee covering is in between the joint. And your feet can go all the way around. They can rock. They can have a little bit hinge movement on them. So, overall, not too bad articulation on these guys. I think they look pretty cool though. And you can put his swords in his hands if you want, or you can put them in their sheaths. It kind of fits. Wow, they're really closed off. Alright, that one fits a lot easier. And let's see if we can get one of these in his hand. That was pretty easy. So you can have his weapon in his hand. Put the extra pair of hands. Let's see, he's got pegs on the bottom of his feet. Let's get him on his board. And we'll put him back here for now. And Donatello. It's the same board except for it's purple, which is another cool little touch they did. And let's get that in there. Now he does come with his bow staff, which is a kind of soft rubber. It does look like it splits. So it should be easier to get it into his hand. He's got all the same articulation. A little bit different face sculpt. He's got a smile on his face. He's got the purple, and then all the rest is the same. His elbow is super tight. Oh, holy cow. Okay, well, we'll see if we can get this hand in here. Or, sorry, the staff in here. Put this one in. At least get him kind of holding it, even though he can't bend his other elbow at the moment. Again, that'll have to be heated up. And they do stand, unless you hit him. It does have a weapon holster as well. I do like these side-to-side tilts that they got. Same little pigs. As you can see, it's a pretty tight fit, which is good because I remember the Wily Kitten Cat I have from San Diego Comic-Con a few years ago. They just fall off their boards most of the time. Should be able to get some pretty cool movement out of these guys. Donatello in the back. Like I said, he's got the choppy hands. And then the foot soldier is really rather nice. He has a big old bug-eyed head. Nice digital pattern paint on him. Again, their legs are rotated in for some reason. got such super pale hands. He's got his punching fists on right now, so if you want to hold his weapons, you're going to have to switch them out. Nice little patterning all the way around on him. Got his kind of tied up, bandaged feet. His articulation's a little different. He's got the head swivel, a little bit up and down, not a whole lot. It does have a hinge at the other joint down here though, so we can look down and up. And it's got a little bit of movement side to side. He's got the same kind of shoulders. They're really stiff. Holy cow. Biceps. He's got double jointed elbows. He's got a swivel and hinge at his wrists. He has a torso there. He's got a super amount of movement in his hips. Holy cow. He can go back and forward thanks to the cuts here. This side he's got the upper thigh. He's got double jointed knees. He's got a boot cut. He's got a hinge and rocker at his feet, and he's got a little bit of toe articulation. Well, the foot soldier's got more articulation on him than the turtles do. He also comes with a, I really like this board. It's got the foot symbol, a little bit of metal patterning there. He's got these big jets on the back of it. It's got one fin on the bottom. It's a pretty cool looking surfboard. Comes with a nice stand. I'm pretty impressed with these package and everything with this. Let's see. Let's grab his other hands. See what this is going to be like. Oh, they're hard to get out, but there's one. See if they'll go back in kind of easy. Yeah, not too bad for not having heated them up at all. Let's try the other hand. Come on. I kind of want another one of these foot soldiers. And there we go. Alright, now we have the weapon gripping hands in place. And he comes with a kind of nice katana and this gigantic rifle, which is awesome. It's so crazy detailed. Some sci-fi looking crazy weapon. He doesn't have a trigger finger though, which is sad. Holy cow, can he even hold on to this thing? It's huge. Oh, can he get the grip in his hand? I don't want to break it. Just kind of fits in there. Oh, that's hard. That's pretty tough. There, he can kind of hold it. Can't aim very well, but it's not too bad, I guess. And then again, nice solid fit there. Yeah. Gonna have him holding that. He's much taller than the turtles as well. And then last but not least, we have this pretty crazy looking turtle boy. We have our little villainous Slash. Look at that face on him. Got his little razor teeth, his upturned eye, a little bit of digital painting on him as well. They went and added some extra effects onto his shell, like all these extra spikes here. You can kind of see where it didn't sit all the way from the factory right there. So this should be down more. I don't know, I'll have to heat them up and see if I can get it to fit in a little bit better. It has a belt. So all sorts of little doodads on it. A couple of skulls, ninja stars, spikes, at least they're rubbery, on his knees. Got some shoulder armor. Spikes on his hands. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got a bend there. That's good. Oh, that one's super tight. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Again, his knees are also turned in. The spikes on the back are a little bit harder. They do hurt when you, especially those ones. Those ones are painful. Don't want to step on this guy. Super tight shoulders. He's definitely going to need to be heated up a little bit. He's got the same articulation as the turtles. Except for that neck joint doesn't even want to budge at the moment. Like his color scheme, his little backwards S that he's got going on there. And he came with this crazy looking sword and a little hand grenade. Now, let's see if we can get his sword in his hand. No extra hands or anything, and no little surfboard with him. There we go. So he can hold his weapon. And is there a way or somewhere to maybe attach this thing to him so you don't lose it? I might just set it back here. Hopefully it might just disappear on me. And he's got pretty much the same articulation. Nice looking figure though. They're all, I mean, once you get them all out together, man, they look pretty cool. They're a nice little set. I got all the little details on these guys from the little feet. The nice little colors on them all. And that foot soldier's awesome. I don't know what it is about them, but I really want another one. I might have to see if I can get a single one. I don't know if Big Bag Toy Star sells these as singles or not, but yeah, it's a pretty cool wave of figures. So between NECA and Super 7, we got some crazy amount of turtles coming out. Are you guys collecting these? Are you collecting both? Toy collecting is getting crazy expensive right now, which is weird because oil prices are plummeting and gas is super cheap, so you think that the toy market or toy industry would reflect that a little bit. But I don't know if they'd ever drop in price, or if they're just going to keep using that as an excuse to keep getting more expensive. But it shouldn't. It should be reflecting on that market as well. Yeah, so if you got any entertainment out of this at all, go ahead and hit that like button or dislike button. Subscribe if you can. I'm getting closer to the 550 mark, which is awesome. Really appreciate everybody that joins in. Communicating with you guys is some of the best funnest things to do right now. And I appreciate every new subscriber I get. And I'll continue looking at stuff as I can. And hopefully my voice will hold up. I hope this isn't like a permanent thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you later. Hi, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video. And if you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that will be over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below. Do that as well. And again, thank you.